Action!
Hi Lindsay, my name is Andrew. I'm a student physical therapist here at Rocky Mountain University. So I hear that you have MRI results of your neck pain. Would you care to share what's going on?
Yeah, so I went to the doctor and had my MRI, and he told me that I have degenerative disc disease,
Okay.
and it's really painful in my neck, and so that's why I'm here today, so you can help work on that pain in my neck and get me feeling better.
Sounds good. Do you understand what degenerative disc disease means?
I mean, I'm a little concerned about it. I feel like my neck is decaying and that it's just going to get worse and worse and never get better.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is explain to you what it actually means, kind of take off that label of the fact that you feel like your neck is kind of degenerating. So what degenerative disc disease means is that the discs between your spine are experiencing something normal along the lines of that they're not kind of the same way that they were when you were super young. So it's kind of a natural process for those discs to not be the same way that they were before. So we kind of need to get away from the mindset of the fact that that your neck is decaying and slowly degrading, and kind of just think of this as a normal process. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling me when you experience pain in your neck?
It's basically all the time. It's constant,
Okay.
achy pain, worse in the mornings, but it's always there.
Okay. So there's something that I'd like to explain to you about pain. So let's say we've got some sort of threshold, which is kind of our level at which any sort of stimulus, whether that's touch or pressure, will kind of elicit some sort of pain response in the brain. So before being diagnosed with that label of degenerative disc disease, your baseline level was down here. And then, so it would take kind of, let's say, this much stimulus in order for you to feel pain, right? So after receiving that label of degenerative disc disease, your base level got raised up. So what that means is it takes far less stimulus for you to hit that level and start to feel some pain, okay? So what we're gonna try to do with some therapy is get you to either lower that or be able to kind of let your body know and be aware of the fact that some small stimulus might result in pain, and then figure out ways to go about negating that, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then is there anything going on at home that you'd like to share with me that's kind of bringing about stress and causing that pain?
I mean, school is pretty stressful. We got a lot of exams and stuff to do, and got a couple kids at home, and so it's a stressful environment every day when I get home.
Gotcha, okay. So when you are in those stressful situations, do you just kind of let that build up and get to you, or are there ways that you go about getting rid of that stress?
Basically, I don't really have enough time to really cope with it, so I just deal with it.
Okay. So there's some techniques that can help get rid of stress. There's deep breathing exercises. There's talking to your partner about kind of helping you out at home. Just figuring out ways to go about mitigating that stress in your life. Lowering those stress levels can really help to lower the amount of pain that you're experiencing overall. Does that make sense?
It does.
Cool. All right. Glad I could help.
Thank you, sir.